Church, I had no idea how my younger brother James was going to make it. You see, by April 1987, he had gotten in so much trouble in middle school, he was given an ultimatum. You get written up one more time, and we're kicking you out of the school. True to their word, Miss Imperial called him at a snack machine one day during his lunch break. And she asked him what he was doing. He said, well, I'm getting a snack. She said, oh, so now you're talking back as well. He said, well, you asked me what I was doing, and I'm getting a snack. You're out of here. And they shipped him out of that school into an alternative school. Church, I had no idea how my younger brother James was going to make it. You see, in April of 1992, he was kicked out of the house. Now, James was kicked out of the house because he was taken up for me. He said, now, if he's gone, then I'm going to be gone too. And sure enough, we were both on the streets. Now, I ended up at one friend's house, and James ended up on another side of town. And I went to see where he was staying. And when I visited him, there was still the chalk outline of where someone was killed the night before. Church, I had no idea how my younger brother James was going to make it. You see, by 1997, he was enrolled in classes in Norfolk State University. And I happened to look at some of his studies, and I said, well, what exactly is this? And he explained, well, it's math with a little bit of applied physics and engineering. And I said, well, I don't understand how someone who barely got out of high school is going to complete a course of this magnitude. I had no idea, church, how my younger brother James was going to make it. You see, he asked me once in 1998, so you're married to a Seventh-day Adventist girl, so you're going to be going to church on Saturday, and you're not going to listen to music, and you're not going to watch television, but let's say you're home alone. We will watch the game, right? Church, I had no idea how my younger brother James was going to make it, but you see, through the grace of God, he made it out of that alternative school, because once he got there, he made honor. You see, church, through the grace of God, he finished up those courses at Norfolk State University. And would you believe me if I told you he ended up graduating with honors? You see, church, it was through the grace of God that he found another place to stay. And would you believe me if I told you this, church, that it was through the grace of God that he too met a pretty Seventh-day Adventist girl and started coming around to the church, and eventually got married, and eventually had a beautiful daughter. And church, it was through the grace of God that James made it. And that is why he is here today, eager to share with you his message from the Lord.